In 2022, the Brain Injury Alliance of Kentucky presents its Mary Varga Award to Louisville's Maddie Lanham, whose incredible comeback is just the beginning of her inspiring story.
I wanted to go to college and play tennis.
A senior at Assumption High School in 2013, she was well on her way to UK. She planned to study and become a vet, but that all changed in an instant.
The doctor said I'll never remember that day in my head, ever. I was taking my little sister to get her hair done to go to some dance at Assumption, and we went on a back road on Aiken Road, which is a windy road near my parents' house, and I overcorrected and I hit a tree.
Miraculously, Maddie survived the crash, but laid in the hospital unconscious for weeks.
And when I woke up, I remember when I woke up and was aware of everything on Christmas Day of 2013.
Maddie showing signs of recovery was the best Christmas present her family could ever ask for. And another gift came in the form of BIAK reaching out to lend a hand.
We try to hold hands as much as possible.
Eddie Reynolds is the Brain Injury Alliance of Kentucky Program Director, who was there to help when Maddie's family needed it most.
They didn't know what was going to happen. No one knew.
People who work with brain injury realize it is a family disease. It affects everyone in the family.
And the unknown is definitely the scariest part of everything.
We work to make sure that everybody who has a brain injury faces that brain injury with the information, the resources, and support they need to make the best possible recovery.
BIAK can definitely give you resources and information to feel a lot more at ease and a lot more like you can handle this.
Maddie showed her strength early on, even getting back to Assumption to resume her senior year. But this time, it was like a different world.
I only attended 2 classes and went to lunch, and I got so overwhelmed by everyone being there around me. I was exhausted all the time, and my mood was like, I was almost like, even the way I acted was like a zombie. I almost had no emotions. It was like, I was like a robot.
But Maddie is a fighter. She graduated and made it to college. First, close to home at Bellarmine, then on to Lexington, where she got a degree to become a certified occupational therapy assistant.
All of a sudden I was like, I know what I need to do. I need to be a therapist.
She's not only cared for herself, but she's come back and she's building a bridge that others can cross and find their way to recovery.
I want to help people like how people help me to get to where I am.
From where she's come from to where she's at now is miraculous.
Today, Maddie considers herself fully recovered, but she's not done working with BIAK. Now, she's on the other side of the table, using her struggles of the past, helping others taking the same kind of journey she did.
I've had an optimal recovery that a lot of people, now that I know, don't reach. And I was like, I want to be part of that and help someone be able to have the best quality of life they can have. And if you can relate to someone and say, oh, okay, I get it, like I had that too, it's frustrating, and then they like, oh my gosh, like they feel great because they're like, oh, I'm not crazy, like I can relate to you too.
Even one of our older survivors was inspired by Maddie to go back to college.
Maddie's determination has her career quickly on the rise, but her true rewards come from something else.
Having purpose is the most important thing in your life, really. And being a therapist gives me all the purpose I need.